G'day guys, Snake here again for another episode. Just thought I'd give you a quick update. I'm not going to be able to upload for the next couple of days, probably not till next Wednesday. Just had a family member pass away, so gonna have to fly back to New Zealand tomorrow for the funeral, which is going to be on Saturday. It's unfortunate, but we knew it was coming, so we've had time to prepare. It's more of a happy death than a sad death, so don't feel bad for me, guys. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick update. Carl actually uploaded a video. Carl from the Desert Plant Diary. Sorry, I'm just drawing a blank there on that name. He had an episode where he was showing off some of his kalanchoe, and I've had this growing in a pot, and I thought it was a weed because of how rapidly they propagate. So this is my kalanchoe, well, one of them, is growing in a lovely S-bend sort of form here. Sorry about the light too, by the way, guys. It's going into winter now, so the days are getting shorter and shorter. But if you can look here, there's one, two, there's another one there. There's a few growing up there. When I get back from New Zealand and I've got a bit more time, I will be going into that a bit more in depth about my kalanchoe there. And here's my other kalanchoe, which I had no idea was a kalanchoe. This bad boy. Now, what Carl informed us all about in his last video was that the white powder that falls off of these leaves actually sterilizes the soil, so that any little cuttings or leaves that fall off can't actually grow around the root base, preventing competition, I guess, from other plants, even though they're your own children, in a sense, I guess. So over here's my little ragtag pot of just bits and pieces, but I've got 4 kalanchoe leaves in here, and I've got about 5, maybe 6 or 7 little offcut of little shoots coming up from the leaves there. But I'll show you one thing that I found really interesting about this plant, is that the leaves don't propagate in the same way that your normal succulent cuttings would grow. So you'd take a leaf off. Oh, well, actually, here's a prime example. So this is how it would normally propagate. Oh no, I've just snapped my leaf. That hurt. So this is how they'd normally propagate. The leaves would grow out and get to a point where they're on the ground, and it would root at the tip of the leaf. But what I have learnt from those couple of leaves, I've just laid them in there on the pot. I've just sort of cut it off here, close to the stem, and I've laid it face down in the pot. And each of these little divots, a new plantlet is growing from those, and I've never seen anything like that before. So there's 4 leaves in there, and there's probably about 2 or 3, 4 growing on each leaf. A couple of weeks ago, before I actually started filming or recording myself, one of these leaves, it was this one here, it had about one along every single one of those little rivets that are on the edge of the leaf, but they seem to have died off in the with the amount of rain that we've had recently. So just coming into the greenhouse for a second. Things aren't looking too crash hot in here. Well, my succulents are doing all good, but my morning glory seems to have died off a bit. And same with my little azalea bonsai tree that I had going. This was a Christmas present from my mum, and this is why I have succulents. I can't keep anything else alive. Oh, this is special. My orchid has bloomed. I wasn't expecting that bloom to come through because it's getting so cold. I don't know much about orchids. I don't know if they grow in the winter, summer. I just really love those flowers. They're incredible looking flowers, and the growth on the leaves is looking really healthy. That's a really good sign that that's going to make it through the winter for me. But yeah, I thought I'd just give you a quick update. I'm about to water all these because I won't be back for another 4 days, so it sort of works alright. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you. This here, forgot what it's called, but these flowers, when they die off, they what do they call them? Dandelions. It's like a dandelion. You blow it and all the seeds float away. Well, I do believe one of those seeds has landed in here and managed to propagate. So, fingers crossed, it's not a weed. I'm fairly certain that it is from that plant. Now what else was I meaning to show? I'm not sure. Oh, that's right. One of my Haworthias. I'll be back. Okay, so here we are back out in the front. I've flipped the camera around so we can get a bit of a quality look at what's happening out here. So this one's got quite a few little blooms that have come through. Oh no, this one's just got a few nice little balls growing up on it. Bit sunburnt. I'm trying to get this to adapt to the direct sunlight. It's getting there. Like, the pups underneath seem to be doing quite well. So here's hoping that she sticks around for a bit longer. But this is what I wanted to show you. My Haworthia, I believe, is got a little bloom growing just there. I'm not sure if you can see that the best. I'm fairly certain that that is a new growth. Not a new growth, sorry. I've had a long day. I believe that's going to be a bloom. Hopefully. Let's see what happens in 4 days. Anyhow, that's all from me. That was just meant to be a quick update before I water everything. But yeah. Hopefully everyone has a safe and enjoyable weekend. And I shall see you on the flip side.